I clicked the wrong one. Lamau. UE60 Idle Murray with tier 6 gear classic. Kevin would be not really that proud, honestly, because of the gear. Oh, man. Interesting account. Alright. I see that profile man. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Damn. You really like Momoi, don't you? Is it the same link? It is the same link. I shot the first time. We chillin'. Chatting this because of Momoi. Dude, I have a bad headache and I don't know why. Probably because my sleep's not been right. But I had everything. Check journal. Kevin had to react. Oh, really? Really? Let's see. Where was it? Her gear crying too much. Yup. It is a meme. And it's not even maxed out healing. Potato. Oh. Why? I love it when Dino gets accounts like these. Kaiju accounts bore me, actually. What are you trying to say? My account bores you? Okay, it's not that kaiju, to be fair. Okay, is my account kaiju? Is it? When you see one, you already saw all of them? Damn. Ugh. Alright, you ready? You ready for more, what do I even call this? No, you have low bonds. Shut up. My bonds are good now. Oh shit, I'm dumb. I clicked start. Hold on. I need to actually click continue. Dude, my headache sucks. I'm drinking orange juice right now, hoping that it's good. Did you miss PvP? Yeah. Bitch. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're end of chapter 10. I didn't mean to click save. Load. There we go. Yes. View new tips. We have new tips. Alright. Do you think this will be the beefy orc header? Wait, what? Also, let's see. I know I love Chinese children from the start. I know what you mean. Oh, chat, is this real? We know this checks out because soft's my favorite and I kind of like the left one the most. So those are Plum Blossom students, right? So wait. How does that go? The Kappa said it because you know. Wait, what do you mean? With the Shonozaki family. The one to drastically expand its influence after the war was the Sonozaki family. The leader at the time was Oryo Sonozaki, who still has that seat today. Oryo? Isn't that the grandma? I don't remember. Oryo Sonozaki has grown old, and today can only catch a glimpse of who she was at the time. Oh yeah, okay, that checks out. When I've been told, however, she was a leader extolled as the best in history. Oh. I've become so old, aside from going out a few times a week for lessons, she spends her time at home in solitude, and seems to leave most of her ceremonial affairs to her heir, Mion. Oh, okay. Did it skip a generation for the heir? There are different views on why the successor was not her daughter. Okay, literally my question. I hate the grandmas. Wait, what? Like in this game or in general? Because how do you... Okay, what is this? What is this, sir? What is this? I don't think I can show that. Oh, the grandma? Oh, in general? Okay. I don't remember much about her. All I just remember that she kind of, you know, like the nail scene? She kind of like, not caused that, but like made it happen. But I don't remember the context, so. Anything but building a boat. What? But it's rumored that it has to do with disownment of her daughter and son-in-law. Oh, classic. The game. What? The uninhibited granddaughter, Mion Sonozaki, still shows no sign of the dignity required of the next leader. However, she does have Sonozaki blood in her veins, and is permitted the name of Demon. Oh. She still doubtlessly requires caution, and is probably hiding her fangs and claws as skillfully as the leaders of the past did. An accurate Hitler build, TBH, 2 testicle. What? My man has detailed info on Hitler's testicles. For saying he sees a flying Hitler gonna catch it live for once. Greetings. Yeah, in a grate. You know, I never think about it, but some people just join at the best times. Ooh, who are we here? Kumagai. Yes, the postal worker hasn't seen anything either. The Sonozaki main house has their seal hanging from their mailbox so that anyone can stamp their mail or parcels with it and drop it in. Wonderful. Nah, that's rather careless of them. So when was she last seen? She was last seen at the Watanagashi opening ceremony greetings. She apparently returned home right after that. Well, she is pretty old. From what I've heard, she goes out a few times a week to take lessons, right? Lessons on what? Have you found anything about that? Every Monday she goes to the assembly hall to practice the Taisho Goto. What's the Taisho? What's Taisho Goto? Is that an instrument? Taisho. I know Taisho is like boss. Goto. Is Goto? Yeah, I knew Goto is like an instrument word. Ooh, what is this? Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it looks like a koto. It's like Nagoya harp. Oh, it's from the Taisho period. Never mind. That's what. Okay, okay, okay. Should I buy one of these? How much are they? Ooh, eBay. Oh, that's actually pretty cheap. That's only like $100. I don't have the space for it though. Once I'm in a more like serious living space, I'll probably buy funny instruments like this. Yay. But she didn't go this week. Wow. Any calls to say she wasn't going to be there? Has anyone confirmed it? No, nobody. She apparently takes days off once in a while though, so no one thought it was strange. Tomorrow, why don't we pretend we're the town hall? We're the town hall and call around 10 o'clock. Please figure out when she's at home. Okay. Cute and funnies? Wait, what is it? When people get killed, they die? Are you sure? Are you sure, sir? 10 o'clock? Got it. Ever since it started to seem more and more like ancient Hinamizawa traditions had something to do with all of this, he'd been keeping a careful eye on the three families. At this point, the leader of the Kimiyoshi family and the leader of the Furude family had disappeared. Oh, that is true. There was only one leader left. Oryo Sonozaki, the leader of the Sonozaki family. She was apparently a pretty old woman. Damn. Her dignity hasn't waned, but she still only appeared before people rarely, so it was difficult to confirm where she was at any given time. Man, fuck this nothing burger. Wait, what nothing burger? Whoops, it went. Oh, why did it always open on the wrong side? I probably looked at that for. Okay. Now, Higurashi, man, I love time loop. Wait, what? It was the 16-year-old behind it all? Wait, what? Lamau. Who would have thought waiting and listening would get you some new info, guys? Who would have thought? Damn. Alright, now you understand why I have the stances I do. You just wait and listen. Nothing is ever how they appear to be. Well, valuable lesson learned, everyone. Sin check general. Why are you asking him here? Let's see. Okay, there we go. She, the last leader, had it been since the day of the Watanagashi. Nothing ever happens. It's not that nothing ever happens. It's just that every time someone says something happens, nothing happens. But if no one's talking about something, then something's happening. It goes in inverses. Was she still alive and well within the Sonozaki main house? Or had she? According to Mion Sonozaki, she had fallen ill and was sleeping it off. I wonder if she's really sleeping. I'd like to take a look at her face and her pulse. Oh. You can say that again. The two of them breathed out a big puff of cigarette smoke. Damn. Smoking's bad, guys. Oishi-san, about the search warrants for the Sonozaki main house and the Furude shrine. Do you think we'll get them? No. Oishi didn't respond. Exhaled another cloud of tobacco smoke, his surroundings now as foggy as his mind. No. Yeah, it's always so funny with stuff like that because I'm like, fuck, something's happening, and then I'm just like, we'll see, and then nothing happens. But yeah, best thing you can do is never react. I live, you die. Oh, I saw this. Do I die here? Let's see. No, I don't. I don't die. I live in this little bright cluster right here. I barely get to live. San Francisco, however, is fucked, but it's okay. It should be. Oh, even if I was where I used to live, I'd still be fine. Oh, that's kind of cool. Damn, I'm saved. No Philippines on site, I'm fine. Well, you live in the Philippines. Are you ever fine? Alright, scrapbook 10. The heat will kill you? It's already hot here, man. What difference does it make? I'll just turn this AC up higher. The hidden demon. The inhabitants of Hinamizawa believe that the blood of demons flows in their blood. As such, the character for demon Oni is very sacred. Is that Oni? To be fair, it's weird because Akuma is a better word for demon, but Oni is like a different type, but not really, but kind of. It's its own thing. As safe as a fried egg? Yeah. For example, usage of the character Oni in times is apparently a right reserved for only the leaders of the Kimiyoshi and Sonozaki families. Case in point, we can see it in the current Sonozaki family leader's name, Oryo, is written with the character. Well, Oni. It looks like Oni and Ame. What is that character? Let me look it up. Jisho. Actually, wait, hold on. I could probably Jisho on this as well. Let me pull this up. What is it? What's her name? Oh god, where's the tab? Oryo. Oryo. Oh, well, it's not written like that at all. Well, okay, guys, let's use radicals. Are you ready? How many strokes is Oni? Actually, let's look for Ame first. Okay, how many strokes is Ame? Let's just count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Could be just dumb and wrong. Oh, it's 8 strokes. Right here, okay. Alright, and then there is the Oni as well. It looks like Mushi. No, it's different. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Where is that? It has... It's similar to that, but is it Hoshi? No, it's different than Hoshi, but it's similar. Or could be just a combination. If I include this. No. Oh, is it that? No, it's not. Nope. This one? Nope. What is this? Nope. This is where Kevin would be nice. Rokunana. Guys, what is this? How do I find it? I guess I could just look through here at all these options. Yeah, let's look at all these. Holy shit, some of this kanji is ridiculous. Do you see it at all? Simi pays tutoring fee to. Hey, man. Hey. Okay, let's look at it again. Actually, I could probably see it on this right here. Hold on, let me do that. There we go. Alright, I can just look at it on OBS here. It's kind of hard to see, actually. Or maybe that isn't Ame. Maybe I'm just ill. Let me see it again. Oh, wait. No, it looks like Ame. How long are we going to do this for? Let's just look at Oni, okay? Oni, right here. Yeah, let's just look at this. Let's start with this in radicals. Can I just... No. Is there... No, there's nothing... Okay, how many strokes is Oni? Okay, we can do it by this. We can do it by the... Okay, can I get out of this? Oh, God. Stop. Bring this down. Okay, no. There we go. Oni. 10 strokes. Okay. So, let's go to radicals. Let's look at the 10 stroke. Oni, right there. Alright. And then... Been coping for 2 years. Wait, hold on. Let me I'll look at those links and let me finish this first. No. Do you see it at all? Oh, right here. Found it. Spirits of trees and rocks. Kodamo. Ryo. Oreo. Oh, that makes sense. So she has the O in front of it. Okay. Ryo. Kodama. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. That wasn't Ame. Oh, fuck. I can kind of tell. Oh, my God. Yeah, Kevin would have probably been able to notice it, but those are little, instead of just the, what are they called? The little, I don't know what to call it. As little enters instead. Oreo Nagusa. Wait. Oh, what is Nagusa's full name? It's Goryo. I wonder how it's spelled. Oh, I see how it's spelled. This is Nagusa's name. Honorable Angel. Oh, that's kind of nice. Anyway, let me look at these then. I need that. Is this good? Okay, I can look. That's legal to show. Battle Cats, who cares? Only Bora. And now Big Roomy! The fandom implode when this happens. Damn. Also based. Okay, but then it's your turn to check general? What do you mean? What'd you do? The fuck? Why? What? Wow, amazing name. Wait, whose name? Damn. That's definitely the Mika of all time. Anyway, the character was it Ryo. This and only this is a proof that she is a legitimate leader of the Sonozaki family. In the same way, Mion Sonozaki, its successor, contains Oni in her name, with Mi being written as... Oh, okay, that's another one. Let's bring up the G-Show again, guys. Bring up the G-Show. Alright. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. And what does she have in it? Let me see. Okay, has the... Is that the fucking tree? No, not really. It's this, but not. Right here. I found it. Charm. Me. Oh, yeah. Mion. Okay. Fascination. Bewitch. Oh. Damn, that makes sense. And this, I love looking up the kanji. That kanji says ghost, right? Wait, which one? Oni? Oni means oni. Wow, it's hard to say. You know what an oni is. I don't need to explain. Or demon, okay. It's weird. It's hard to explain oni. Because it's like ogre, demon, oni. Like, it kind of, spirit of a deceased person, ogre-like person. It's its own thing. Like, Akuma, this is the most stereotypical demon. Like, devil, demon, fiend. This is like, yeah, this is like the Western demon, right? So Oni is different, and it always finds it weird. I see that kanji once in a while, yeah. I mean, you probably see it in Re:Zero a lot. I mean, this is what Rem and Rem are in Re:Zero, Oni. But yeah, that's why it's weird and confusing. Because this one, I view this as demon, and I view Oni as its own thing. Just because they're both the same thing, kind of, but not really. They're different, but they're the same. Like the Frieren demons, those are Akuma. It also goes for Orio's daughter and Mion's mother, Akane, who did not succeed her. It is known that before the disowning Akane's name was actually written as... Oh, let's look up this one, guys. So much kanji. Alright, radical. Okay, and what does this have on it? Has a little, the Hana thing. Where is it? Right here. This? Or is it that one? Oh, it was this one, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, it's the double box. Gather. Okay. Gather. Sin's favorite. Wait, hold on. Those changed afterwards to... Oh, I still read as Akane. Oh, interesting. Damn, Akane is the devil. Damn. Alright, Sin's favorite. Let me see. Is this Hiner? Holy fuck. Okay. Interesting. I'm not too sure about that one. Is Sin gonna still goon to this? I think he would. Incidentally, it's thought that the first character, the mayor Kichiro's name, originally meant demon, which can also be read as Ki. Okay, what is this one then? Alright, guys, let's pull up Jisho on every fucking thing. I would rub it. Oh god. Okay, what is this character? We're gonna look up every single fucking one, okay? Alright, that has a little... Okay. 3... So it has this, I think. Also has... No, not that one. This one. What does it also have? Okay, it's right here. This one. Rejoice, take pleasure in. Is that it? I think that's right? Key? Oh, it is Key. Okay, so it's that one. Alright, interesting. Originally meant demon. Wait, since when? I don't see it used in that context. Maybe this is some deep etymology that I don't know about. Well, how should I know about it, to be fair? Lord have mercy, we must stay focused. Wait, what do you mean? Damn. I understand. Should be said that names using the character Oni aren't limited to successors of the Sonozaki family. Well, yeah. You can even find it in the last names of the three families. For example, the characters for Kimiyoshi. I don't remember what this is called, but I know this one's like Ta. I guess it's Yoshi in this context. Kimiyoshi. Are likely split up versions of Oni if you write it in reverse at top to bottom as... Oh yeah, it's on top. Yep, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that okay, clearly resembles the okay. This is getting a little bit like ridiculous. I mean, I guess that's no, I don't know how deep they go with this. Can you make a poll on which Shun version is superior? I downloaded the Twitch app. Oh man. Too big, sorry, Force of Habit, god damn it. As for the Furude family, what is this? Old This is fur, right? I've been, I think I'm right. I don't remember. Holy 110. How to convert you to a gayness once again 101. Make an OnlyFans and try sucking your own dick. What the fuck? I can't do that. Trust me, I know. Who have been in the Shinto priesthood for generations. The word for a fortune teller can be written without interval characters as. I think that with the addition of a demon's horn, the tick on the top of the character Oni, the became the that is used from the name now. Yeah. In the case of the Sonozaki family, where the character is written as Sonozaki. Okay. Damn, this kanji looks annoying. I can't find any reference to the character Oni, perhaps because it's already ingrained into their first names. Oh. You could do that? Wait, you could... Wait. You could do what? You could do what? Already going to do their first names. They were the clan responsible for running the Watanagashi ceremony, so I think that instead they included the contents of that ceremony into their last name. The Zaki and Sonozaki. Oh. Is a conjugation of the word for slice, and the sono, written as sono, is probably contains the hidden meaning of human body, as it's a complicated mess, organs enclosed by four sides. Oh! Suck my own dick. Bro, 2 screenshots are waiting for you in general? Oh no. What do you got for me? Why do they hate winning? Why do you do that to Kayako? Also rat. Yeah, there's rat. It has to be a troll account, I know, right? I think in other words that Sonozaki comes from those who slice open the gut. Oh. Well, that was a lot of info dump. Quest denied. What request? I'm back. How did it go? Did you find any clues? The officers shook their heads in disappointment. Exhaustion was plainly shown on everyone's faces. That was only natural. None of them had gotten a wink of sleep since the day of Watanagashi. Chief, let the youngest of us take a nap and then switch them out. Damn. We've got a long stretch ahead of us after all. Let's not push ourselves too hard. Rest up so we can take it easy as we go. Damn. Work, imagine that. Took Dynamite's advice way too seriously. Wait, what advice? Stop content farming? Wait, what? Oh. She can content farm like that. I'm okay with that because... Never mind. Never mind. I've been telling them to sleep in shifts. Nobody actually seems willing to sleep, though. Could you tell them yourself, Oishi-san? Oh my, you don't need to force yourselves. Komiyama-kun, please let everyone sleep in shifts, starting with the youngest. Komiyama-san, please do that. Invest support, borrow DPS when you're casual. Yeah. But if you want to, like, be good, you should invest support and borrow... I mean, invest in DPS, borrow support. You got my permission? Yeah, she has my permission. She can... Never mind. Oh god. Is our stream tomorrow gonna be like this? It better be, okay? Your job tomorrow is to get me as speechless as possible, okay? Ben women! Komiyama-san, please do that. After the chief told him as well, Komiyama-san left his seat. So, chief, still no good on your request? It's just a rumor among the villagers in the first place, you know? It's going to be difficult without more concrete evidence. The collab is tomorrow, yeah. Show Brooms Potato John Trumps. To be fair, I mean, even when the evidence might be tucked away in there. We need evidence that evidence is tucked away in there. What? Chief, don't start speaking in riddles to me now. Exactly. We have witnesses that say 4 people, including the 2 who died, went into the forbidden ritual storehouse without permission. This is all reliable information. Hopefully you do more. Wait, what do you try? What do you try to do? Paul is too funny. I literally turned and I see that, I'm like... Restrict women's rights, Billy. Why is everyone voting yes on this poll? It's all reliable information. You might call it information. They're really only rumors. They're not concrete evidence. Well, it's true that we don't have any pictures of the 4 of them sneaking in with cloth tied around their heads. Wait, what? Anyway, those 4 saw something inside the storehouse. Something important enough that they'd be erased. Important enough that they'd be erased? What would that be exactly? So I'm asking for a warrant to go looking for it in the first place. Anything pointing out the Sonozaki family's connections to violent organizations would be a major contender. Like a pile of Tokarevs or a secret poppy production facility. Aren't Tokarevs a type of gun? Isn't that Russian? Yes, it's pistol. That's what I thought. Yeah. And the poppy, obviously we know what the poppy production is for. Haha. The secret Sonozaki family fortune would also be pretty difficult to discard. Look, Oishi-san, I know how you feel. However, this storehouse is a sacred building belonging to the Furude Shrine, and we need to have proper consideration for the locals when dealing with it. Sakurev has a pistol, if I recall. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, too. I heard that there was an hour-long call made from Congressman Sonozaki to the big man. Oh, Makarov is the more popular pistol from Russia. Yeah, I definitely know that one. Yeah. Ugh. Chief, could he have nailed you back down? I can't read. Anyway, as long as we don't have suitable evidence, we won't get a search warrant for the storehouse. You didn't say anything? Wait, what didn't you say? That goes for the Sonozaki main house too. Especially considering that the jurisdiction of both Section 4 and the Prefectural Police's Crime Prevention Division. We need careful preparations first. Alright, this replaces Tokarev. Check general again? Oh god, what'd you do? Why? UE60 racer, but it's not fully... Okay. This is K. Does it say 48? Is that UE48K? With Bond 4? With 23 and HP and healing 13? They just be putting shit anywhere. They just be putting shit anywhere. Holy UE60. They just be putting shit anywhere. Oh, if you say you need preparation, so why don't you just let me talk with them directly? Shige-chan is the head of Section 4, right? For crime prevention, it's Sankai, right? San, right? It seemed like they'd be quicker to talk if I set them down at a mahjong table. I like mahjong, by the way. I've played it recently. I need more friends that know how to play it, though. Chief, you have a visitor. Yikes. Pushing the employee who guided him right out of the way was an old man who looked like a Yakuza member, given his crested kimono and hakama. Did he not get enough of this over the phone? I'm Congressman Sonozaki. I demand to know who's responsible for this. Oh no. This instant. Oh no, politicians, guys. We know what we feel about politicians. Hello, I am the Division Chief Takasugi. Guess those are his favorite students? I mean, at least they're good students. I know how to play Mahjong actually. Shinke made me learn, but I'm forgetting it now. But who? But yeah. I mean, I know like the simple basic rules, but there's like levels to it that you can just know to get better. You know what I mean? Like I can play, but I'm not like I'm not knowledgeable on it. Hello, I'm the division chief Takasugi. Playing without voice acting crazy. It makes the stream more interactive. I get to actually speak everything instead of just listening. And especially since the Japanese voices, you'd have to like actively watch in order to watch the stream. It's more listening friendly. Here's a WE60 say, oh no. But it is kind of base, yeah. I don't need your name. I could have you demoted on a whim. Holy power trip. Discover this channel, hidden gem or so. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll play games like this a lot. I mostly do Blue Archive though. If you like that, then ooh, wow, you're in for a treat. You wouldn't even be enough. Oh man. Bring out the one called Oishi or whatever. He deserves punishment for requesting a search warrant on the sacred Furude shrine. I sincerely apologize. Oishi is currently out on investigation, and he's been difficult to contact. I'll take his place and hear you out. So please, have a seat. Okay, instantly lost interest. Why should pity Chris? Damn. I mean, I have plenty of other games that I play, so it's not like there's nothing, you know? The chief's eyes are telling me to get out of here. Perhaps I will gratefully accept this favor. Maybe I'll go lay down in the nap room. Instantly kick. Listen here, the Furude Shrine spends 2,600 years under the imperial calendar and 2,500 more beyond that, or spent 2,600, okay, beyond that. It is sacred, a sanctuary that must never be defiled. The 800,000 gods, Oyashiro-sama, and the spirits of our ancestors are enshrined there. The holy shrine protects Hinamizawa from when the sun comes up to when it sets, and from when the moon rises to when it falls. Can I whip out the man? No. My spirit whispers. Guys, don't be overly hostile. Calm down. Who is the idiot who wanted to set foot in there? Besides, the right to religion is the most revered right of the people of this country in the Constitution. You dare to be so bold as to sully that using your own investigation's negligence as pretext? I will not allow it. Are you listening, you lying scum? Man. I'm angry now, so you're not getting off the hook that easily. Average politician crash out. least corrupt politician. Okay, now we can go back to the story. Let's continue. I saw a ceiling I was familiar with. Holy Evangelion reference. Is that what the origin of that? I've seen this reference in so much shit. Wait, is Deca 1 week long or 2 weeks long? I have no idea. Though I was groggy from sleep, I did notice that I was in my futon, like I was every morning. I looked at my clock, and despite having turned in so late last night, I had awoken at precisely the same moment I always did. Wow. I'm so low on sleep, but I guess you really can get up at the same time every day. Yeah. Why did yes win? Oh no. The secrets of the human body never cease to amaze me. Damn. If I went back to sleep like this, I would definitely not be waking up again. I spurred myself on and slipped out of my futon. Mom asked me about last night at breakfast. It's okay. Only 2 of my best friends disappeared. Apparently, we 2 had gotten a call asking if we knew where Rika-chan and Satoko were, and my mom vaguely understood that something serious was happening. So then you were out late last night with all your friends looking for them? Till about 3, I think. Yeah. Did you find them? No. And Rika-chan and Satoko-chan, I mean? Crunch. I really bit into my toast. It really didn't have any taste. Pew pew. Just then we heard the chime of go ding dong. We're not getting GATA. Oh yeah, I'm pretty bored without Raid actually. But we're gonna have Bina soon, so. I looked up at the clock and saw that it was about 5 minutes past my regular meeting time with Rena. Oh. It was her at the door. Good morning. Did you get any sleep? Did you? I think I slept for a few hours. You could probably count them on a chicken's toes though. So 2 or 3. Hahaha. Rena seemed pretty sleep deprived as well. Happens. Imagine not having to be Neru is Giga Crypt Bald Poggies. Shut up. They fucked me over by having the what's it called? The limited banner. The limited reruns. After Bina. Why are they doing this? There's something missing from her usual spirit. Are you going to school? Yeah. I think it would be better that way. She said, smiling, albeit stiffly. Ren was probably worrying her heart out about those two as well. Even so, she wanted to go to school. If you stay home today, I think you'd just be worrying nonstop and sleeping. Yeah. sounds good. The good thing is you got UE40 Toki without using extra tickets. Holy shit. Wait, I guess I could have done that, but I have UE60 Toki because I'm based. I don't want that. So let's go to school together. Alright. Wait just a moment. I'll get ready. I was just a little bit happy about Rena mustering that much consideration for me. We went to the place where we'd usually meet up with Mion, but she was nowhere to be found. We're a little bit late today, so we thought she'd be waiting for us. Dynamax rage quit because of the accounts he was reviewing. How many packs you spent for the UE60? Too much. Got now Bond 100 all Tokis? No. That's not. Dude, Bond. Dude, it's easier to Ligma than Bond, honestly. Ugh. I guess Mi-chan couldn't wake up today, huh? Ah, that's right. For her, it wasn't just yesterday. She was up all night looking for the mayor the night before last, too. She waited for a bit, or we waited for a bit. Time passed until I got to the point to where it was okay for us to go on alone, and we exchanged glances. Dynamis has become a glorified account reviewer. I should have him review mine, guys, now that I have the free time for it. What do we do? Wait a little longer? At that point, my brain, which had finally been woken up by the morning air, recalled the ominous words Oishi-san had left me with last night. Oh yeah, what'd he say? The leaders of the 3 families were disappearing one after the other. And next, it might be Sonozaki, the Sonozaki's leader. Get in the server and throw $100 to get priority? $100? No. I guess I can get it and just get it when I can get it. No priority for me. And bring Kevin along the ride? Why? He won't want that. It's dumb. When you want to get reviewed, it's been so long. No, that couldn't be. Let's go. Let's let her sleep for today. Slacksia. Wait, hold on. Let me move this over here. Oh, damn. Don't we have 1 day left? JP Malkuth died in 11 days, 13 hours. Yeah, Asian Malkuth still have... Oh, I see. Damn. Dynamax collab stream? Oh no. I don't know what we would do. But yeah, I'm down for anything. I have the free time. I just need a schedule. Let's go. Let's let her sleep for today. Rena gave me a pat on the back. Mion. She's still here, right? Did she say something? Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Let's get moving. The 2 of us headed to school by ourselves. On the way, we saw a bunch of our classmates accompanied by their parents. Wait, what? Besides account review, you should help him with Tia Luna Gauze so he doesn't tilt. That'd be kind of funny. But I'd probably rage bait him too much. I'll get the 100K and make us play Concord too. Oh god. It even looked like some of them were being taken to school by car. That's crazy. Surprisingly, the principal was also standing watch at the school gate. I never seen that before. We literally got bored for 6 days because we had no shit to do. Damn. Good morning. Good morning. The principal was bowing to our classmates' guardians. The wooden sword leaning next to him was a little ominous. Damn. Maibara-kun, good morning. Ryugu-kun, good morning. Kun for Ryugu. Good morning. Your teacher has something important to say, so head straight to the classroom. Alright. Ren and I said nothing. The madness that only existed that at night had finally crawled out into the sunlight. Yeah. This is why I save Momo Talks. I have them saved too, but man. That's what it felt like. Good morning, everyone. The hushed conversations that had been spreading for a while now all disappeared like an illusion the moment our teacher walked in the door. Silence dominated the classroom. Principal came in with our teacher as well. Oh boy. This was clearly not a normal morning. First, the principal has something important to tell everyone. Go ahead, Mr. Principal. The principal cleared his throat and approached the dais. Aru go to the Philippines, meet Dino in person, and do an in-game stream with account review trolls. What? I'm sure some of you already know this. The classroom was dead silent. Everyone was staring at Rika-chan and Satoko's empty seats. Principal briefly and simply declared that Rika-chan and Satoko had gone missing. There wasn't a single person in the classroom who didn't already know. There seemed to be many, however, who couldn't accept it as the truth. It had been confirmed to them now by the principal's words. There were sobs throughout the classroom, and I heard a kid crying. Yeah. It steadily spread throughout the whole room. The big-hearted principal wasn't able to keep his cool either. Okay, everyone, pay attention. From today on, your parents or guardians will be taking you to school. For those of you whose parents can't do so, you'll be coming here in groups. I made a handout, so read it carefully, and be sure to show it to your parents. Understand? The teacher's voice was a little abrasive. Not even she could conceal the strain she felt from this unprecedented abnormal situation. Oh boy. She should have just canceled school today. Or they should have just canceled school today. However, Ren had told me that the school was also like a nursery for the students whose parents both worked, so some of them wouldn't want school to be canceled. Well then, let's begin the lesson. Class president? She's absent, I see. Then whoever is on day duty, let me hear it. Alright. That feeling of wanting to maintain an everyday atmosphere, even if only in school, precisely because our lives had been messed up, was something that I agreed with at this point. Damn. Oh. As for the teacher, who always had her lunch in the staff lounge, she ate in the classroom today. I had to laugh at her curry bento, which is just a rumor until now, but there was nobody to laugh with me. Damn. Curry bento sounds good. I made curry last night, guys. It was good. I like curry. Rena brought her chair and lunch over to my seat. Today it was only the two of us. The fact that we didn't need to drag any other desk over was sad. I'm sleepy. Yeah. I don't feel like sleeping anymore though. In fact, I'm jealous of the people that could sleep at a time like this. They've got nerves of steel. Take a pic next time? Take a pic of what? Oh, of the curry? I do have pics of old curry I've made like when I first moved. I could show that, but I guess when will be the next time I make curry? I don't know. Now Kuth bleeding 3 billion per refresh. Damn. Haha, you're right. I was sleepy this morning, but my drowsiness had dissipated after coming to school and constantly feeling the incredible tension. Send you? Okay. Well, I guess it was my first curry ever. It was the Koyuk. Wait, is that my emote? Whose emote is that? Oh, Argent. I didn't know he streamed. After coming to school, constantly feeling the incredible tension. Rena's bento box didn't have its usual luster. That was to be expected. Rena was up for a long time last night too. She wouldn't have had time to make her lunch beforehand. Since it's not like she would have gotten up early this morning. Grab anything you want. Go ahead, you can admit that my bento is better today. Ooh. Okay, then I'll have some. Wow, a chikoro with perilla and cheese. That's interesting. What is that? I like cheese. I haven't had cheese in a while. Not even 10 minutes, Malkut down by 300 billion. Huh? And yours might have ready-made food in it, but it's pretty good too. I realized that the two of us were desperately trying to brighten the afternoon mood to its usual level as much as we could. I looked around the classroom, and it seemed like we were the only ones trying to do so, surrounded as we were by gloominess. Woohoo. Just the two of us sharing our lunches like this, it's sort of like something. How? Oh god. Is she flirting with me? I don't know how women flirt, guys. How does it work? Ha ha ha. Our laughter grew quieter. Oh, and now it's awkward. I was the first one to mess up. A classic. Sorry. I mean, well, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. Our chopsticks both stopped moving. We couldn't keep it up anymore. Rika-chan, Satoko. I wonder where they went. Those words might have sounded too miserable. Everyone was thinking it, using roundabout ways to address the topic, but I came right out and said it. I heard Rena catch her breath. Yesterday, while you were gone, I heard a bunch of things, so I'll tell you what I know, okay? Sorry again about last night. Go ahead. At that time, since they had arrived for support, Rena was helping the Ladies' Society cook the miso soup we had. They reported all the information the villagers had gathered, and Rena said she overheard it. Speaking of Rena, did you know Renaba is bigger than expected? Wait, what? Oh, Rena BA is bigger than expected? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, proof! I need proof! And Rena says she overheard it. They didn't know anything important though, did they? Rika-chan and Satoko went home after school, and then apparently went somewhere on their bikes, but other than that... Shion had told me yesterday. We had no clues. Yeah. Tall soon. Oh, you're saying her height? I mean, how tall is she? $152 is not fucking tall. You think 152 is tall? What do you mean bigger? Does she have like... Is she stacked? I'm looking for it? Okay. Wait, what? Okay, compare that to Yoshimi. Yoshimi's a fucking midget. She's quite small. There's a reason there's a reason she always talks about how small, like, how she's still growing. I mean, look at the average height of everything. Like, if you're below 150, I consider you just really small. Like, Maki is the good small. Yeah. And both are tsunderes? Yeah. Well, I didn't know that you're into crypto stuff. Wow. It's just Brave browser. It's not crypto. Damn. Is this everyone? Why does it not feel like it? Why does it feel like this is still... I don't know, maybe not. Check general? Okay. Holy shit! Okay, she's... Like, that's not huge, but that's, like, nice. That's, like, ideal. What's with the banana? Oh, you made her tits? Ha! That's honestly pretty good. Is that an official? Yeah. The police also said that they probably went out on their bikes to go play somewhere as soon as they got home. If they were going out to play somewhere on their bikes right after getting home, then they might have gone into town. So I guess they concluded they disappeared while in Okinomiya. Cause she's choco banana color? Oh, she is, yeah. The police were saying how they were going to expand their search to Okinomiya in the morning. In town. It makes sense why we couldn't find them even though we searched all of Hinamizawa then. Still, something didn't fit. I had no basis for thinking that, just a gut feeling. I revealed something to Rika-chan that was likely very important to her that day. And Rika-chan had told me to leave it to her. And then, what did she say? Alright, she didn't, if she didn't work hard, then something bad might happen to the dog too, I think. With all the talk of dogs and cats, I still didn't have the faintest idea what she really meant, but it might have been Rika-chan's way of saying this was a race against time. Damn it. I selfishly pushed my anxiety onto Rika-chan and tried to run away. When I thought about it, I shouldn't have run back then. I should have asked her more about the dogs and cats. The more I think back on it, I really screwed up. Anyway, I don't think Rika-chan was in a situation where she would just go off and play somewhere. Of course, I didn't have any evidence or conviction to base that on. It was just a hunch. I don't think she'd go into town. You think so too, Keiichi-kun? I agree. Yoshimi is as flat as a board, yeah. Riki-chan and Satoko-chan must have disappeared in Hinamizawa. I looked back at Rena, startled. I could hear a conviction in those words. Without replying to my gaze, she took her bento box and went into the hallway. I'm gonna rinse this out. She timed that in a way that broke off the conversation. Suddenly got the feeling that the next thing she had to say would be hard to say out loud in the classroom. I hurriedly grabbed my bento box and followed her. I didn't go to the kitchenette, but rather to the water fountains out back, where the students seldom went. The water flowed down onto our bento boxes. Check general? Oh my god. Yeah. I know, okay, here's the thing. Is that Yoshimi is literally, like, incredibly tiny, whereas Rena is just short. Rena's a good height. Rena is a very good height. I like Rena's height. Oh god, what are you saying now? Oh, nothing, okay. Water flowed down onto our bento boxes. During that time, Rena didn't say a word. Then, after making sure there were no other students around, she finally opened her mouth to speak. The whole thing about Rika-chan and Satoko-chan going to town to play and then disappearing. How is Ayuri tallest ass club member? I mean, everyone seems... I mean, to be fair, like, I would expect Kazusa to be taller, but yeah, she's not even that tall. This is the power of Choco Mint, yep. That didn't make sense for some reason, so I decided to investigate a little bit myself. Who did you ask? What did you ask them about? I asked the Lady Society all kinds of things. There was a lot of tofu in the miso soup yesterday, remember? The old lady from the Tomita Tofu shop came too. Tomita Tofu shop? Oh, I remember. That was one of the stores on the road leading to the hospital. Those huge lumps of tofu dancing in the bathtub like cistern always looked nice and refreshing. Where's the Go Arinami at? I don't know. The old lady says she remembers Satoko-chan stopping to buy tofu there on her way home from school. Tofu? Well, it's on the way home, right? How's that a clue? Just listen. Do you remember when we went to Rika-chan's house? Rena stepped away from the sinks and spread her arms wide to recreate the space of Rika-chan's room. There was a pot on her gas cooker, and there was a miso soup in it. I think there was probably about half of it inside. Oh, okay. Jorb. Oh, he's at Jorb. Oof. The rest was in the refrigerator. They must have been planning to make chilled tofu. It was on a plate in plastic wrap. As Rena explained, she walked around as if she were really going through Rika-chan's room. Still, Rena, why does this matter? Keiichi-kun, when you make miso soup, you put the tofu in last. I don't know about this. I've never made miso soup. Should I make miso soup, guys? I feel like I would like doing that. I like miso soup. I had some recently. That means that Rika-chan or Satoko-chan, whoever was cooking, was standing there making it up until the right before dinner time. Which one, chat? Which one? Oh god, I got lucky there. Semen soup? What the fuck? Well, obviously you know my choice, guys. You know my choice. Cooking stream? I don't have the room for that, sadly. Sadly, I can't do that. The setting up of that would be ass. Maybe if I had my own apartment instead of an Airbnb, then we could do that. But it's hard to get apartments here. They're just not. No one's responding. But yeah, that's more personal stuff. But yeah. Right up until dinner time? Wasn't everyone saying that their bikes weren't around, so they must have gone somewhere to play by themselves? The trash in the countertop bin was put in there really awkwardly too. Rika-chan makes most of their food in lunches, but occasionally Satoko-chan does it too. So Satoko-chan was cooking that night. So that means that Satoko at least didn't go somewhere to play. She was preparing dinner. Yeah. And I took a look at the rice cooker and oh no, was there still rice in it? There was rice for two still in there. No! Oh no. That's a tragedy. Oh, it's this one? Is it a fucking gun? Oh god. You mean Philly? Wait, what? Oh, okay. See, but I'm not showing. You've shown it before, but you know, I don't trust anyone. So she made dinner for both of them, but neither of them ate it? Is that it? Mm-hmm. So next I looked in the fridge. Uh-oh, frig. There was some chilled tofu made from the other half that they bought. That's not all either. There were a whole bunch of plates with side dishes for dinner. All of them were in plastic wrap. Usually plastic wrap things so you can have leftovers for the next day. My mom does it all the time too, using them in breakfast or lunch. Yeah. That's right. You use plastic wrap to save leftovers for later. So the fact that they were in the fridge means that they didn't plan on eating them that night at least. Oh, so that means they'll be back, right? Is that what it means? Keiichi-kun, think a little harder. Fuck! The dinner was totally untouched and wrapped up. What do you think that means? Well, that means they didn't need to eat dinner anymore. So they would have gone out to eat or ordered takeout. It must have been really sudden too. If they decided to do that beforehand, they wouldn't have made anything, but there was dinner for the two of them. That means that when Sadako-chan was making their dinner, they really thought they were gonna eat until right before they didn't. So then, theory about the two of them going out to play and then disappearing is wrong. I mean, that seemed obviously wrong. Yep. They disappeared after making dinner right before they ate it. Probably around 7 o'clock. Or would they have gone at a time like that by themselves without eating? That's obviously where this is leading. Keiichi-kun, do you remember? On their fold-out table, there were things like soy sauce and chopstick holder. There might have been something like that. I didn't remember. Container for the soy sauce. It was empty. Huh? Did they chug the soy sauce? There was even a drop left. Chilled tofu wouldn't taste good without it. So I looked under the sink for the larger bottle of soy sauce they have. You sure know a lot about where they keep stuff. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I've been to Rika-chan's house and cooked for them before. Rena cleared her throat, her face returning to a serious expression. Then when I opened the cabinet, the big bottle of soy sauce wasn't there at all. Or did they go out to get more soy sauce and then that's where they got captured? Wasn't there? What does that mean? Everything I'm gonna say here is on Rena's idea. Just Rena's idea, okay. Your penis just exploded? Okay, let's see. Oh. Why, Philly? I mean, his penis just exploded. I mean, I understand. Fuck you, Philly. He posted again, based. Alright. So please listen till the end without saying anything. Gets rid of it again. Last night. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna eat a Pringle, guys. I'm sorry. I saw them next to me. I'm gonna eat a Pringle. It's gonna take a second and you're gonna hear it. Do you want to hear the crunch? Alright, guys. Hold on. I'll put 2 in my mouth. My noise gate is too good. You didn't hear it, did you? Alright, last night. Satoko was making dinner like normal. You can't hear it? Yeah, my noise gate's too good. That's alright. You probably don't want to hear me chew anyway. Unless you're like, you know, Princess. She probably wants to hear me chew. Rika-chan usually watched TV until the food was ready, so she was probably lying down watching a variety show or something. Damn, she sounds like an old woman. Satoko put the tofu in the miso soup, and right when the dinner was about to be ready, she noticed that they were out of soy sauce. So Rika-chan, who had nothing to do, brought the big bottle of soy sauce to a neighbor's house to borrow theirs. Okay. I don't really know my neighbors that well. Would people be willing to just give her soy sauce? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if a kid, like your neighbor kid came in and asked for some soy sauce and they live alone, then you probably would. Just make a private ASMR with her and she'll leak it on Google Docky. What? Yeah, it's not all that uncommon in Hinamizawa. So Rika-chan rode her bike out to get some soy sauce. No matter how long Satoko-chan waited, though, Rika didn't come back. Oh. Oh, it says right here. Nakuth is on 67 trillion HP. Wow. GDD. Oh, Yuka Lolicon moment. Oh man. Alright. So then Satoko-chan called up the house where Rika-chan was going. Oh. Would Rika happen to be imposing on you? Something like that? Then the other person must have replied with something like this. We have plenty of food here, so you should come too, Satoko-chan. Rika-chan has already eaten. I think that's how they called her out there. Satoko called Rika a few names in private and wrapped up the dinner she had made for them. Oh, I like this theory. Oh, this is a pretty good theory. She put it in the fridge so she could use it for breakfast and lunch the next day. Yeah, it does make sense because why would she pack up the... Okay. Then Satoko got on her bike too and headed for the house where Rika-chan was. This is we gotta look at the call history. Can you do that in the 80s? Was that a thing back then? Okay, but this is already pretty strange. You don't normally make so much food that you can't, and you can give it to people who suddenly arrive at your house. Veteran housewife would never normally make so much food that she could feed 2 extra people. Could it just been a coincidence that they made too much? No, I think it was malicious, and they probably, captured children. Classic. It's still unthinkable. Rena flatly denied me. Since Rika-chan knew that Satoko-chan had worked really hard to make dinner for them, didn't she? No matter what kind of food she was offered, she wouldn't let Satoko-chan's dinner go to waste. This was all only circumstantial evidence in Rena's guesswork. Even so, it was all extremely convincing. It was the only ray of hope we had to topple the situation, bereft of clues. Then Rena. Where did Rika-chan go to get soy sauce? That was the heart of it. It would have to be somewhere she'd be comfortable with asking for soy sauce, and somewhere Satoko wouldn't think it's suspicious that she'd been invited for dinner. So, who was it? Rena slowly shook her head. That's all for Rena's guesses. Okay. These are all just ideas, okay? Keep them a secret from the police. Based? What is there to hide? Even if only half of what you say is right, it should be a clue for all this. Keiichi-kun, this all means suspecting someone from Hinamizawa. We can't suspect anyone without a really good reason. I mean, to be fair, I kind of suspect someone because this doesn't really make much sense to begin with. Saw a few girls coming over to rinse out their bento boxes. Rena cut the conversation short there and returned to the classroom. I stayed there alone, my body bathed in the lively voices of the cicadas. Let's think about this. My own way, Rena had barely any information to go on, and yet she'd reasoned out that much. So there should be something that only I, who knew far more than Rena did, could deduce. Oishi-san said this last night too, but this incident was definitely occurring within Hinamizawa. Rena might not have wanted to believe it, but it's basically a given that the culprit is someone from the village. Trigger for everything was when the four of us trespassed in the forbidden storehouse. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. Wait, why? Can I show that? I feel like that Arisu's a little too naked to show. But based. Somebody saw us going in there. For the culprits, breaking the taboo is a crime punishable by death. So that night, Tomitake-san and Takano-san were sacrificed. There were two left. Shion and myself. However, before the culprits bore their fangs on Shion and me, they went after the mayor, to whom Shion had confessed her sin. Next, they went for Rika-chan, to whom I confessed my sin. Then what about Satoko? Just a stray bullet? By itself, Rika-chan being sacrificed after I told her everything was mortifying. But Satoko, who was sacrificed for no reason, wasn't that all the more regrettable? Everything was my fault. Who would be the next to disappear? Would it be me, Shion and me next time? Why weren't the culprits going for Shion and me right away though? If they had enough power to erase the mayor and Rika-chan, then why not just get rid of Shion and me? They went for us, well, I wouldn't like it, but I could still tolerate it. Nico! Oh shit, wait, can I show this? I mean, it's covering, so I could show it. Feet. They went for us, well, I wouldn't like it, but I could still tolerate it. What I couldn't forgive was them getting rid of those those we'd confessed to. Now that I think about it. Ah, no. I dropped my Pringles. Yesterday, Yesterday, Shion said something alarming. She felt like someone was watching her. Oh, so then was someone watching me as well? Strangely though, I haven't felt anything like that until now. Even though I'm the root cause of everything, I had never once felt that impression. Maybe that was simply because Shion was more cautious than me, and I was just careless. That's another story though. Let's get back on track. Why weren't the culprits going after Shion and me? Felt like that's where the key to this lay. Could it be? Was I making a big assumption that I shouldn't have been? I thought and thought, but couldn't come up with an answer. The one thing I understood was that I was a concerned party to this case. Back on track, GD reference. Wait, GD, wait, what's GD? And that I had a duty to watch over it until everything got resolved. I heard the ring of the doorbell declaring the end of lunch break. Would somebody else disappear tonight? Nobody else did. Then I wanted them to get rid of me tonight for sure. And then put an end to all of this. Supposedly a rhythm game, but but it's just don't get touched. Oh, geometry dash? Is that what you mean? Is GD geometry dash? Okay, that makes sense now. Shion's hysterical voice on the phone last night came back to mind. They planned to murder those close to us first, make us miserable as possible, and only then would they kill us. My Bada-kun, lunch break is over. Go back to the classroom. At the principal's urging, I returned to the classroom, which was quiet as the streets at night. Which was quiet as the streets at night. I can't read. There were a lot of parents picking up their children after school. It was just like kindergarten. Students whose parents didn't come went home as a group. We left school with everyone else, following the assigned route. Even while leaving, nobody said anything funny. They all looked like exhausted mountaineers suddenly marching through the mountains. As we went, one left, and then another. And in the end, it was just Rena and me. I was supposed to escort Rena all the way to her house, but she declined. Will you be alright? It's not safe to go alone. It'd be just as dangerous for you to go home by yourself after bringing me back, Keiichi-kun. Oh, they're paranoid as fuck now. I mean, to be fair, like, when children get abducted, I would be paranoid. Obviously, in the UK, no one would give a fuck, but, you know, here, I guess they care. Sounds like a new geometry dash top. Wait, what? It's still light out anyway. I'll be fine. I see. And be careful, okay? Yeah. Huh? Isn't that a policeman? Oh. Right up pointing towards my house. Ah, fuck. This guy again. There was a car stopped in front of it. From out of that car came Oishi-san. He must have been waiting for my return to ambush me. Oishi-san started walking over and wearing that annoying grin. Rena, you should go too. Or you should go. If you get involved with him, you'll be here for hours. But what do the police want with you? Rena's a good person. Even when I made a fuss over Rika-chan's disappearance, she never asked me why I did. They given away free 1,200 pyroxenes and free 100 arcade poles in JP. Wow. She could have been suspecting me ever since then, and that would have been okay. Even so, she still hadn't asked me anything. She didn't try and pressure me into revealing the truth. I'm not the culprit. I know that. That said, I can't say I'm totally uninvolved with this incident. Rena simply listened, smiling like she always did. Even though I had insinuated I was related to the incident, she didn't look at me as though she were looking at something dirty. I'll tell you next time. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Get going then. Rena gave me a slight bow and trotted away, leaving me alone with Oishi-san, who walked over. Hello. Welcome home, my Bada-san. Hello. Looks like your parents aren't here. My, was I in a bit of a spot? You came all the way to my house? I could only thank my good fortune that my parents were absent. Since neither of them were around at this hour, they would probably be back late. Genshin could never. Lamau. I think Dad got called out on business. I don't think he'll be back until later. I see. Well, that's convenient, I suppose. Oh. We can do this without giving your parents any strange ideas. Oishi-san pushed my back, prompting me to walk. Seemed like he wanted me to get in the car. Are you taking me to the police station? I wasn't the culprit, but I was the cause of everything. It wouldn't be weird if he wanted to investigate me. That kind of gave me a resigned feeling. No, I just don't want to stand around talking. We can just talk in the car, that's all. Come now, don't be shy. Get in the cop car, don't be shy. He opened the back door and urged me inside. I got in. I wouldn't have had a very easy time getting out. Check general and watch off stream. Oh no, what'd you send? Feminist anime tourist hates men. Oh god. Classic. Who would have thought? If I got in, I wouldn't have a very easy time getting out. If I said no, however, this man might really handcuff me and take me away. He's a little paranoid now, isn't he? I couldn't refuse. I could only accept in good grace. The inside of the car had been cooled too much by the air conditioner, and there was a rusty smell coming from the filter, which must have been cleaned only rarely. I know what you mean. Oh, is it too cold? I'll turn the car off. You turned off the engine and it suddenly became quiet, and the voices of the Higurashi, with all their cool loneliness, snuck inside. Sounded to me like a chorus of voices lamenting my exorbitant punishment for having harbored such foolish curiosity. For a few moments, while listening to those voices, I myself lamented the days that had been twisted and distorted since last night. Oishi-san, as if waiting for me to voluntarily begin talking, lit a cigarette and listened to the Higurashi. The silence became deafening, and I was the one who folded first. How's the investigation going? Investigation? Of what? There have been so many, which do you mean? All of them! Well, alright then. They're officially secret investigations and we're under a media blackout, but I'll let you in on them. Oh, cool. Then shall we start from the first incident? The freak deaths of Tomitake-san and Takano-san on the night of Watanagashi? On this one, embarrassingly enough, we haven't made any progress at all. Oh. EU progress? Oh, I wonder what NA's at. I don't remember... I remember being in the teens, but I don't think it's hit 10% yet. We'll see. Lamau. Don't we only have one day left, guys? Lamau. On this one, embarrassingly enough, we haven't made any progress at all. First of all, Tomitake-san. There are indications on his body that he was assaulted by a group of people. We have no explanation for him clawing out his own throat and dying. Yeah. Aru, check Malkuth HP. Nipa sex? Ooh. Very, very topical. Oh, shit. Where do you find this? Nipa. We suspect an overdose from a stimulant or something. We didn't detect anything. Damn. What about Takano-san? The same. We're in the dark. Autopsies for those who are burned to death are real tough. Yeah. We believe she was doused in gasoline after she was strangled. Oh. That one falls under the Gifu Prefectural Police Department. Okay. They haven't been very cooperative, even though it happened in our territory. Wow, you're not gonna give your dad a Father's Day? Wait, but he lives too far from me now. I can't really do that. Sadly. It was also in my feed. Ha! Do I affect your Twitter feed now, guys, with my streams? Is that how it works? Oh, that's not really relevant, though. So police didn't know anything other than the fact that the victims died inexplicably. Nonetheless, the times when the incidents occurred have been generally placed right after the festival ended. It's a bit uncertain in Takano-san's case, but the likely prospect is that she was murdered at about the same time as Tomitake-san, then dumped in the mountains in Gifu. The Twitter feed is nothing but porn. Yeah, that makes sense. Why would they bring a dead body all the way to the mountains? They should have just brought Tomitake-san out there too. Oh my Bada-san, you're quite sharp, you know that? Of course, I do believe that is something we need to be attentive of. There are a bunch of other suspicious things, but this is about all I can tell you at this point. Blocked off most drama-inducing people and my feed became 100 times happier. I know what you mean. Sadly, like, I'm too lazy to do that. I don't like blocking people because I don't like having an absence of information. I like knowing about these things. I'm just pretty good at, like, mentally detaching from it, but certain things get under my skin, like the whole, like, Deme and Chibi drama. That one got under my skin. But, like, the recent Blue Archive thing, I was just like, ah! Probably fake news. Oh, guess who was right about Arisu sex? True. Let's see. Oh, wow, the swimsuit Arisu. Very nice. Honestly, like, having hair that long and getting it in the sand must suck. Just muting them, not blocking. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's easier that way. How about the mayor? Have there been any clues? Having exhausted that topic, I changed the subject. Otherwise, he might turn the conversation on me. My rage baiting is also highly effective. Yeah, rage baiting is the most successful way to deal with all this. We investigated his movements on the day he disappeared. Be careful or your mod perms get revoked. You can give him a follower's... And how would you do that? We investigated his movements on the day he disappeared. We didn't find anything that could provide any clues, but I'll tell you about it anyway. The mayor, Kichiro Kimiyoshi. Apparently he was suffering from severe hemorrhoids. Oh. Sugar. New arrival to Arinami pins. That's crazy. Why are you doing the chain? People who've lived a long time have an unusual amount of pride. So the mayor hadn't been telling anyone that he was going to a proctologist at a certain university hospital in Shishibone. Oh. On the day he disappeared, he had an appointment for a checkup, so he went out first thing in the morning. Even I knew that big hospitals like university hospitals had a really long waiting time. Apparently people who get in line hours beforehand, even if they had an appointment. His exam ended at 1 p.m. After that, he ate a late meal at the hospital restaurant and passed the time reading a magazine. We know this because of a receipt we found in his wallet at his house. There's nothing suspicious about that. That day, he had planned to go to a meeting in the assembly hall in the evening. For free? Wait, what? He was supposed to return home with plenty of time to spare, but while he was on the train coming back, it delayed him a bit, and he only got back to his house right before the meeting was scheduled to start. You'll find out at the collab stream. I'll find out what. What? His family witnessed a very hectic mayor leaving to go to the assembly hall at the shrine. What was the meeting about? He disappeared on his way back home, right? 3 families and the essential members of the town assembly were at the meeting. We think they were discussing how to deal with the serial freak death incidents that had happened again this year. So then, on his way home, the old man who had treated Shion like his own daughter. Chat, make him more gay, spread gay propaganda on chat, we shall revolt. I'm sorry, Philly, but I don't have any gay in me. I'm sorry. He was a dependable person who would encourage Shion whenever she felt pressured by anxiety, and yet, what's the gayest number? What? Shion's painful voice struck me right in the heart. Damn. Huh? What's the matter? I was taken aback by how strange my own voice sounded. What was it that just surprised me? Was it when Shion talked to him? I squeezed my head with my hands and to try and drag back out what I had only realized for a split second. Remember Keiichi Maebara? You just realized something important. The night of Watanagashi. That was when everything started. That night, Takano-san and Tomitake-san died. Okay. Next morning, word of the incident had spread throughout Hinamizawa. They planned to talk about it during the evening meeting. The mayor, however, had an appointment at the hospital, and as planned, he went there without telling his family. Got a checkup at the hospital. Ate something. And then there was an unexpected delay on his train ride back. When he returned, the meeting was already about to start. The mayor changed clothes, got on his bicycle, and hurried to the assembly hall at the shrine as fast as he could. From when he heard about the incident on the night of Watanagashi until when he showed up at the assembly hall, everything he was doing that day was done in secret. During that time, nobody found out that he went to the hospital alone. He ate alone. And he got on the train alone. That all meant he had absolutely no contact with anyone else. That's what I thought. Yeah, when did Shion talk to him, if that's the case? He couldn't have even called him on the phone. Okay, but what does it mean, Keiichi Maebara? When did Shion talk to him? Why does that matter, Keiichi Maebara? Ah. Kei-chan, what should I do? What's wrong? Tell me. We're not keeping secrets from each other, right? Old man Kimiyoshi, I told him everything. I told him everything. I told old man Kimiyoshi everything. That night I told the mayor that we snuck into the ritual storehouse. Also, that someone saw us and was out to get us. That night. Is everyone dead yet? No, but we're getting more sussed out with everything. Dude, you know what this game does really well? It's really good at having very unsolvable mysteries. Like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on, and I can't even deduce it. Like, this is very undeducible. He's becoming more straighter than gay. You must send him gay stuff tweet. Why are you looking up gay stuff to tweet? Are you gay? Right. What then? Old man Kimiyoshi didn't get angry. He smiled and told me if I was properly sorry about it, there was no way I'd be demoned away. It was really smiling, and he told me to leave it to him. It's Pride Month. Everyone needs to be gay. I mean, that's why we changed the server. I got it. Wait, I got something? Oh, what do you got? Wait, what do you mean? You have gay tweets? What are you searching for? Sweat burst out of my body like bullets. That became one long strand and slid down from my forehead to my nose and fell. So then, what does it mean? Hey, Keiichi Maebara, no more playing dumb. When did she tell him? You could make me straight? You don't have to, I'm already straight. It's fine, you don't need to make me straight. But you can still try, you know what I mean? I won't stop you. God damn it, Philly. Philly trying to cuck me. How do I uncuck Philly? Wait. Down. What did she tell him? Or when did she tell him? Shion says she learned of the incident from a phone call her father had made that morning. So is spaghetti until it gets wet. I know the meme. Oh no, what did he send me? Oh. I know your tricks, sir. I know your tricks. Oh shit, I shouldn't have. Why is that their pinned tweet? Why? Why did you open it? Fuck! Your fault, by the way. It was low-key my fault, I will say. Your fault, by the way. Caught rip VOD. It's okay, I'll just delete the... Oh, shit. There's way too much dick on this. Do you follow this guy, Kevin? We got him, boys. Damn it. Clip that. No! I just realized how that sounded without context. Can't exactly show it, so you know. My bigger question is how Kevin knows about that. Also, why is his nipple like that? Well, if it's... Wait, hold on. Was that the man? Was that a dude nipple? I don't think it was. They don't look like dude nipples. I watched his descent from normal guy on Reddit. Well, you said normal guy on Reddit, so you know you're already lying about spurging about Kisaki the gay twink. Damn. Wait, if it's gay, hold on. Yeah, the boobs look too female. I think that is a female right there. Or at least on that particular pin tweet. But I do have to go back to the VOD. What is it, about an hour 40 in? Shit. Shion says she learned of the incident from a phone call her father had made that morning. The mayor had left the house first thing in the morning for his appointment at the hospital. He didn't tell anybody where he was going. Everyone on that account is male. Wait, really? Wait, that means I'm okay then, right? The dude is gay as fuck. Wait. Kevin, I want you to go on that account and look at that pinned tweet and tell me if that's a male. Because I don't really believe you. Hold on, I'm just checking, okay. Unless he's taking estrogen. My prayer for your stream's downfall worked. God damn it, Sin. Okay, that's enough looking at gay men. Alright. He didn't tell anybody where he was going. Nobody knew about him going to the university hospital. I think that's Kisaki guy, yeah. So that means it's okay. Oh no. Maybe we should change your setting to not do that. Probably, but the problem is it makes searching for other things a little harder. He's probably on HRT at this point. I don't know. He's like Omega Gate. Yeah, that looked like HRT boobs to me. But yeah. Okay, this one's safe to show, right? Oh. I know your tricks, sir. I know your... Wait. Did you clip the actual... Wait, hold on. Guys, you can't clip... Bora, you can't clip the thing I need to delete. The Twitch... This is how Hazuki got banned. Bora, you can't do that. You can OBS clip it though. Why would you go to his profile, bro? Lamau's 0 survival skills. Dude, I didn't expect it, like, the pinned tweet to be fucking gay porn. Wrong clip, bro. Just save it to your computer or something, set it up. Wait, what do you mean? Why do we have the most viewers now? Now that I showed gay men on stream, how did we hit double digits when I did that? Anyway, let's see. Did I kill this? Okay, good. I killed. I had to kill the clip. I had to delete it because we don't do that. Sadly, you can put it on the Discord though. Just like screen record and put it on the Discord. Only 2 digits. What do you mean only? You want me to be a 3-digit streamer? Just spread the word about me. That's how we get 3-digit. But today I literally got warned when I checked his profile. It was your fault for not having setting to warn you. Like I said, I don't like having that setting on because it makes it harder to search for other things in my free time. You know how it is. Do you want me to click, oh, show clip, oh, show clip? Took a while before people started dying. Oh, I know. People probably won't even die this stream. I kind of jumped the gun on that. We'll see. Alright. Nobody knew about him going to the university hospital. Furthermore, his train ride back to his house was delayed by an accident. As soon as he got home, he rushed out to the assembly hall. This is your breakthrough, the Kisaki incident? Oh no. Don't, guys. Forgot to download the clip. Ch.2. Oh god. Okay, at least it's like women, you know? And I can show it, because she's not completely naked. That's nice. Well, not really, but you know. Wow. Clip the clip, Bora. Oh no. Now Twitter's trying to fill your TL with traps. Ha 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 ha. Clip the clip, seeing the clip. No! Sin, why did you go to it too? I mean, you're the one that had it originally, Kevin. I question that mostly. Like, yeah, I have gay porn on hand. Oh, let me show you guys. That's the way I took it. Anyway, furthermore, oh yeah, I already read that one. Then the meeting at the assembly hall began, and continued until it was dark out. At least he didn't do it on stream, broski. Okay, I didn't expect it to be like that. I thought Kevin knew better. Kisaki is a femboy? Yeah. Then everyone left. Nobody saw him after the meeting was over. He just disappeared. Which meant... Mayabata-san? Are you alright? You're too hot. I can turn on the air conditioner. Another part of me was messing with my thoughts, demanding that I didn't think any further of that than that. I can't read. Okay. Is this porn again? No, it's just... Gem alarm. TBH, that would be nice for Coconut to wear. Yeah, I don't know why, but Coconut gets hotter every time I, like, see her. I'm just like, you know what? I see, I understand. Like, when it comes to the 11-year-olds, she's the better one. My head was... Don't clip that. My head was pounding violently, and the fluids packed inside it all blended together until nothing made sense. Coconut's swimsuit is very cute already, though. I know. It was just about to settle, and yet it had been smashed and melted in the blink of an eye, no longer able to retain its shape. She's getting bigger, though? Yep. That's the next year, Coconut. Ooh. Bye, Bada-san. Are you in there? Yeah. Oishi-san lit yet another cigarette. There's yet another cigarette butt placed in the ashtray. Was it displaying the passage of time? Had my thoughts been frozen over that long? Try to tell you everything I know. In return, feel free to tell me anything you want, Mayabata-san. My mind had become a gigantic oozy mess. Me when I see women. My brain felt like it had been totally minced by the blades of a blender, and I couldn't think. I was getting intrigued by what's happening in the game, that the fucking gay Kisaki is gonna happen. I know! The game was getting, like, intense. And then it's like, aha, guys, you know, be really funny. Gay man. It was pretty funny, though, I can agree. Now, don't clam up again. If there are any misunderstandings, I'd like to clear them up first. Sorry for the gay Kisaki derail reason gay. Philly told me to do it. Yeah, I blame Philly too. It's because it was a gay thing, and Philly is the poster child of gay things. Nagisa, Yuka, and Kisaki, the Holy Trinity, poured in the potato stream. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, to be fair, those are at least good options, except for the problem is this was a dude. Like, if it was just if she grows into Kaede by 13, she probably will grow into Kaede by 13. Honestly, if you look at Shun, like, Kaede is like the in-between. She's definitely taller than Kaede, though, already. That's the thing. Wait, is she? How tall is Coconut? How tall is Kaede? Wait, hold on. I'm pulling that info out of my ass. I believe I'm right, though. Hold on. Let's look at this. Kaede is 142, and what's Coconut? Oh, never mind. They're close, though. In 2 years, I guarantee you she's gonna grow 3 more centimeters. But he low-key nailed that cosplay. You have something to say, Aru? Now, don't clam up again. If there are any misunderstandings, I'd like to clear them up first. I don't think you're the culprit here or anything. Oishi-san gave his best attempt at an adult smile. I'm gonna do booba deflation massage. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I know the 4 of you snuck into the ritual storehouse and what? Before he became super gay, he posted all his Kisakis and they were really good. Aru likes femboys? I know. I know he does. Everyone in the village heard rumors about it the next day. By the way, I don't like femboys. I like real women. Yeah. And that in itself means we should take you in for trespassing, but that isn't the problem. It's what was inside. New lore. Oh god. I don't hate what? Oh, okay. It was what was inside. What was inside that made the people who snuck in there end up as sacrifices. Truly beware the gay pipeline. That's the thing is I have my very hard limits. Like what's the honestly it's just simple as like if you have dick I'm not into you. I think it comes down to that. Like even like tomboys who look more masculine, right? I'm more attracted to that. Well, to be fair, tomboys are hot. But like even like oh, here's a good way to put it. I think I would take Akemi over a like a Stolfo any day. Obviously, those are the two extremes, but that's where I really draw the line. Okay, I clipped it again so I could download the funny clip. You know what I mean, though? Like, obviously, I wouldn't want Akemi, but I would take her over Astolfo. Yeah? It was inside that made the people who snuck in there end up as sacrifices. I have a few trans IRL friends, so I have quite a different opinion of them now. Oh, yeah. Well, I've had one of my coworkers, when I was in Colorado, he was trans, and he changed my opinion on, like, on well, some of them. Obviously, you know, there's the funnier ones, but you know, but he was a cool guy. But yeah, but I don't like I'm not attracted to them. Like it didn't change anything about that. True, I will take Akemi than Astolfo any day. Exactly. Obviously, like if I could choose neither, I would choose neither. If it wasn't for them, I would probably be a hater like my grandparents. Yeah, but like you know, it's a matter of like, what's a good way to put it? Um, there's always going to be exceptions for every group, so I never like actually am completely racist or whatever is towards any group, but I'm just like, you know, they have their clear what's a good way to put it? Some are more consistent than others. I take Astolfo rather than Akemi. Damn. I was told there would be tits. Well, not the tits you would like. But I chose Otto than Astolfo. Like Otto from ReZero? What? Oh, you like those type of... Wait. What are you trying to say? Hold on. Why did this get really gay? Why is everyone talking about how gay they are? Aninami, you're next. Talk about how gay you are. You are a mod, after all. As far as Akemi is the only student I don't care. Yeah, that's fair. Where's the fucking clip? Oh, no. I'm banning you, Bora. That in itself means we should take you in for trespassing, but that isn't the problem. It's what was inside. What was inside the people who snuck in there end up as sacrifices. I'm the only straight man here. Oh yeah, of course. There wasn't anything. As soon as I said it, regret confirming my presence there, but I knew it didn't matter anymore. Sorry for only liking cute stuff. Oh, no, that's fair. I would fuck Princess to cook potato. That's how gay I am. Weren't you the one that wanted me to get with Iromi to cuck yourself? Peace. That was weak shit. He deleted the clip. I deleted the Twitch clip because that's how Hazuki got banned, was from Arinami clipping all of his little, like, Twitter mistakes. I saw that as a warning sign. But you can, like, while you have a chance, OBS screen record and post it on the Discord. I will allow that because that won't get me in trouble. Look, shit, I'm leaving. What do you mean? I demand a clip. Didn't Bora... Wait, hold on. Bora, you did record it, right? You did screen record. And you didn't post it in the clips. Go for it. Download VOD right now. Yeah, it's still on the VOD. You can just go back and find it. I think it was like 15 minutes ago. Alright, as soon as I said that, I regretted confirming my presence there, but I knew it didn't matter anymore. How many stars say slurs? It's probably safe as crazy move clicking that shit without an off-stream check. There's so much shit. Do you realize how hard it is to deal with all these Twitter stuff? You know how much I have to like be like, oh, it's just porn every time I click. I at least expect you not send. To be fair, I should expect you to send me porn on stream, but save for the potato files. Wait, what? What did I do? What did I do this time? Yeah, I deleted it. You can go back and guys, if you really want it, you can go find it. Just don't Twitch clip it. You can just screen record it. Yeah, I already explained this. Anyway, is there really nothing in here? Chat, clip it. Clip what? What did I do? I mean, everyone who went in is being sacrificed one by one, Even the mayor and Rico. Dude, I love how, like, the entire. This is like an intense part of the story, and we're just like, the clip funny. Forgot to download the clip. Oh. Damn, Arinami's mad. I'm just giving you shit about that was peak. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I will give it that. But I love how this turned into a whole ordeal because when did this start? Who started it? Who started wanting me to be gay? Who started with that? Someone wanted me to be gay, and then it turned into that dumpster fire. Anyway, even the mayor and Riki-san, who switched the lock on the door, were sacrificed. What was inside that could have caused such terrible things to happen? You? Oh, no. What? You want me to be gay? He is the head moderator. Billy? Well, he is a moderator. That makes sense. That makes sense. I believe it was Philly, too. I don't remember for sure, though. Me? What is that pin, Philly? Philly want you to be gay so that he isn't the only one that's gay? Well, Aru said he likes femboys, so at least, that's a little bit gay. Should we do a gay tier list of viewers, guys? Does anyone want to submit that? Should I do a viewer tier list of gay people? I was talking about how I'm going to make Potato a father on the next collab stream, and everyone want him to be gay. Holy Instapit on it, wow. She is actually completely accurate. That is what happened. Yeah, she's gonna make me a father, guys. Still owe us 6 tier lists. Which ones do I need to finish? Wait, hold on. Who's the... Okay, name them. Okay, obviously you have Kevin's, but he just forgets to remind me. He is gay because he posts the flag. When did I post the flag? I let me check DMs, forwarded its Clips channel. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you don't have perms for... Wait, do you guys not have perms for Clips channel? I actually don't know how that goes. Anyway, what was I saying? It's not my job. It's not your job to remind me of your own submission. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. What was the tier list that? Who did the most recent tier list? Because we could do that too. Oh, whoops. Oh, did I skip? Whoop. I didn't hit menu. Did I miss something? What was inside that could have caused such terrible things to happen? Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh no, I missed this one too. Correct, you paid the toll. Yeah, but I'm gonna forget the toll. I mean, everyone who went in is being sacrificed one by one, Even the mayor and Mika-san, who switched to the lock on the door, were sacrificed. What was inside that could have caused such terrible things to happen? I was far too tired of keeping quiet about this. Perhaps that was Oishi-san's goal all along, but again, it didn't matter anymore. Check clips, everyone? Oh, no. God damn it. Alright, well, at least it is immortalized. I'm gonna have to... Well, to be fair, I don't really trim the Twitch VODs because those just go away eventually, but I'll trim the YouTube VOD because those are permanent. Sad, more effort. Alright, perhaps that was Oishi-san's goal all along, but again, that didn't matter anymore. There were just a lot of torture devices that were used a long time ago. Hazuki moment saved, yeah. I looked around at them with everyone. Was that really all? That was really all. There was nothing terrible in there that would make you keep silent? Like a pile of psychoactive drugs? Maybe a secret poppy workshop? Perhaps there were mountains of Soviet or Chinese handguns? Holy shit. There weren't any suspicious wooden boxes or containers packed in there? There was nothing as exaggerated as what Oishi-san was hoping for, but I feel like in a way there were plenty of terrible things hidden in there. From the perspective of someone who viewed the storehouse as sacred, Whether or not I thought I had seen some crazy things didn't matter in the slightest. 4 of us broke the taboo. Punish us. That should have been what happened. No idea how fast I was walking home after Bora messaged me. This man. He's truly my biggest fan. Francis, you have competition with him. We put in a request for a search warrant thinking that there might have been some secrets hidden in that storehouse. It's been the sabotage of the century. They said it would be an insult to religious figures and something about the right to free religion in the Constitution. Ah, jeez. That's why I didn't really have any other resources but to ask you, since you went in there. Yeah, let's fuck. Why are my mods gay? Sin, are you the least gay mod? IDF hacked your Twitch account. Aha. Stream lag? What's stream lag? What, did you guys lag? I don't know. I don't even care anymore, guys. It's so over. Anyway. Oh god, okay. That's why I really didn't have any other recourse but to ask you since you went there. Since you went in there. Yeah, fuck you, I like honey. Yeah. You know what? You know, based. Sin, why are you the chill one in the stream? You're usually praying for my downfall, but you've actually been the most like, you know. Yeah. I don't even, dude. I'm like, dude. I'm like dead inside. Maybe Futanari would have been a better option. Wait, what? Huh? Anyway, there really was just old, rusty, dusty torture equipment. Honey is the new hot thing. The stream is sponsored by Honey. Nothing else stood out. And Tomitake-san and Takano-san were only killed as a punishment for having broke the taboo. Futanari peak fiction. Oh boy, we're getting into this again. I mean, it is a downfall already. Yeah, I guess his prayers came true. Hag Honey. Wait, what? To be fair, I do like Hag Honey. Honey, yeah. Then Tomitake-san and Takano-san were only killed as punishment for having broken the taboo. I didn't have an answer for the only part. I suppose I won't bother hiding it anymore. You're the only one to escape harm so far. Everyone but you has disappeared, and yet you alone are safe. Wait, what about Shion? What's the difference between you and them that would protect you, but bring harm to the others? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know too! There was something wrong with what Oishi-san was saying. You alone? You alone? What? Wait a second. What do you mean by you alone? Nah, I'm saying that you alone have been left alive, right? Where the fuck is Shion? What a peaceful game. I know. Billy, what'd you delete again? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Must be the UK. Anyway, what'd you post now? Oh, hold on. Guys, you're really messing with the... Oh, it's Big Shun. Hold on. Let's show this. This is very important, guys. Very important. We must break the... Oh, look at that. Anyway. Out of the 4 people who tiptoed into the storeroom for ritual implements, I mean, the only one left alive? Hold on. Shion was still... Jiro Tomitake-san and Mio Takano-san died that night, and Shion Sonozaki-san disappeared the next day. What the fuck? Only you are still safe and sound at this point. Where's she? What? Poor soul from YouTube got gatekept? Oh no. Holy? I know. Happens. Yeah, these guys like to... I can't show that one, Adinami. I can't show that one. When the areola peeks outside of the bra. Or I guess the bikini. I can't do that. I have my limits. That's a nice roomie. It is a nice roomie. Anyway. Why only you? I'm saying that's what I want to know. I want to know too. Shion disappeared? That's impossible. I unintentionally raised my voice, but I didn't care about that. Tomitake-san died. Takano-san died. And Shion disappeared. When did she disappear? Okay, we got another link. Guys. When that's at a trick place, it's gonna get bad. Ah, yeah. When did she disappear? What's this guy talking about? Well, now, I thought you were long since aware of this. What did he mean? This is the first I've heard of it. Shion disappeared when? Well, going back a bit, she disappeared the day after Watanagashi. Didn't we talk to her that day? Or no, we talked to her even the day after. Going insane for this coconut? Let me see this coconut. What the fuck? Coconut too big. Expired, yep. Okay. Going back a bit? Stop saying stuff I don't understand. Shion Sonozaki spends the night at relatives' houses depending on her mood on any given day, so no one thought much of not knowing where she was. She frequently takes days off from school too. The teacher has been pretty troubled by it. I didn't ask about any of that. I'm asking you when Shion disappeared. Goddamn bad for saying the truth, yep. I told you, it was the day after Watanagashi. That doesn't make sense. Didn't we talk to her 2 days after? The fluids in my body all reverse direction. Oh, I lost my sense of balance and everything I could see started to warp and twist out of shape. I simply couldn't endure it. Hang on. Shion had already disappeared? Then, that night, that phone call, who was it Mion? What the fuck is going on? Wait, if that was Mion, I don't remember. Wait, didn't I joke about that? About how this is Mion calling? She called me every night. She encouraged me. She vowed that we would do our best to live on and not be erased. Yes, that should have been a phone call with Shion. That should have been a phone call with Shion. She took breaks from class like it was nothing, and her family wouldn't listen when the school told them, so they most likely don't bother calling anymore. Oh shit, Yextail is only shooting Ruby in swimsuit Yuka? Me in heaven. Wait, why Yuka? Babao. Haha. So it ended up taking quite a while before we realized she disappeared. I felt a stabbing pain like needles were being pushed into every pore of my body. You should kind of explain to him what the fuck is going on. It started on my back and began spreading throughout the rest of me. When it had completely covered the surface of my skin, it began to worm its way inside my stomach as well. Don't you remember? We talked at the library the day after Watanagashi. Oh yeah. Wait, is that when Shion-san was there then? That was the last we saw of her. No one knows where she's been since. That can't be. That day, Oishi-san had only caught me, and Shion bounded away, lying that she needed to go to work. Didn't she call me that night? Her job was at a restaurant called Angel Mort, right? She hasn't been there since that day. Oh. She's been completely absent ever since. The person at the restaurant couldn't get in touch with her. He was really worried. That can't be. It can't be! It's only circumstantial evidence, but after she left us at the library, but before she made it to work, I think it's appropriate to consider her having disappeared during that time. Right after Shion ran away without me? Seems that you didn't know. Maybe if you had said something earlier, this would have gone more quickly. Now you understand, right? You're the only one left. You're the only survivor of the 4 who slipped into the ritual storehouse. It couldn't be. It just couldn't be. If something else happens, it would happen to you. You need to understand that, Mayabata-san. It can't be. It can't be. Shion had already disappeared, then who the fuck was that? They couldn't be. I talked to her the day before yesterday. I talked to her last night. She was gonna call me again today. That was Shion on the phone. It was from Shion. Shion has long since disappeared. Next will be you. Then who's on the phone those past nights? Mion! Who's on the phone those past nights? That can't be. Fuck. Damn. Oh, okay. Nagi-chan, please. Yep. Classic. Let's see here. Let's see this. Wait, what is she holding? Is that a pillow? Why does she look so old in this one? Also egg. Oh, that's an egg? Are the eggs she laid that big? That would be very uncomfortable. I lay down on the couch and stayed there dazed for a while. My mind was completely blank. I couldn't think about anything for more than a few seconds. There was a note in my house saying that mom and dad would be home late and that I should have some ramen or something for dinner. This is where he gets fucked. I could make it whenever I got hungry, but I had no appetite, so I just stared blankly at the ceiling without eating anything. She's a big girl. The hands of the clock were already pointing at 10. Would I get another phone call like that today? Even though Shion had already disappeared? Would she still call me? Where were they calling from? And who were they? They were Mion. It's Mion. It can only be Mion. Anyway, what's this one? What's this link? Oh, it's this guy. AI. Oh, that was okay. That's fine, but that was a little scary to pull up in the corner right there. This is AI gem, guys. TBH, this guy does AI gem. The more I thought about it, the more I started to tremble. I even thought about disconnecting the phone line. Thank you, John Nixon, for boob miss. What? Oh, I can't show that one. Adenami's always like this. If I had been thinking a little less logically, I really would have done it too. Hold on, Keiichi, my butt. Oishi-san admitted it himself, didn't he? The Shion went missing a lot. Couldn't she have just gone to relatives that Oishi-san didn't know about and have been there ever since? Great exhibition outfit, huh? Oh, can I show this? I think I can. Whoa, Shunny. Shion and I were both being targeted by somebody, so it wouldn't be strange to think she went somewhere she usually didn't in order to hide. That must have been why Oishi-san couldn't locate her, and why he labeled her as a disappearance. The cute coconut? Holy guys, you guys are ballin'. Ma'am, you have a viscous liquid in your hair. Who did that? Couldn't be me, right? Yeah, that had to be it. Shion hadn't disappeared at all. Then my right hand moved of its own volition and slapped me in the cheek. Its cold sting let me calm down a little. Damn. Don't just convince yourself of the most convenient possibility, Keiichi Mayabara. I knew I didn't want to admit she had disappeared. Admitting it would mean that something terrifying was definitely happening. Nipa 6'3"? Wow. Oh, yeah, full-on Miko attire with the glasses. Wow. I just needed to figure out whether Shion was the one on the phone or not. Would I ask her if she was actually Shion? It seemed like an incredibly absurd thing to do. My left hand moves on its own when I see Amy's tits. Why your left hand? What's your right hand doing? Still. Don't run from this, Keiichi. If the person on the other end still believed that I thought she was Shion, then that gave me a tiny advantage. That's true. Casually, completely casually, I would listen to what she had to say and fend her off. I would tear the skin off that monster. You're left-handed? Oh, really? Wait a second. Never mind. I can't make that joke. It would definitely be real scary for me. However, as the last survivor of the people who went into the storehouse that night, this was my duty to perform. Hina gem? How gemmy and how heener. Oh, that's quite heener. And gemmy. Still, then who? Who would call me and pretend to be Shion? I may have only heard her over the phone, but her voice shouldn't be that easy to replicate. That was definitely Shion's voice. Sounded just like her. It could have only been Shion. Mating dance? Huh? Man, Kisaki is so fucking hot. Holy. There was someone though, wasn't there? Someone who sounded just like Shion? Mion. Who else could it have done this? At this point, seriously, after all this time? All those little things that didn't quite make sense about Mion until now overwhelmed my mind. Like being questioned about sneaking into the ritual storehouse and how she shook the ladder while spouting curses. Who else? Who else could have? Why though? Why would Mion? I thought back to the things about the Sonozaki family that I had heard from Oishi-san and Shion. Mion was always entangled in the incidents, in a position where she was omnipotent. Some of that information included things that Shion had told me after she disappeared. A real woman warning? Oh man, real woman. Oh god. Oh yeah. I madly scratched in my head. Courage, give me the courage. Just a little bit of courage to pick up the phone. I know it will ring tonight. It would be so easy to run away. That, though, would be the same as making it easy for them to erase me. I cannot run. I must stand up and face it. After all, the next sacrifice would definitely be me. I was sure Shion would use tricky words to try to entrap me. But be careful, be careful. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't want to do this. 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 Oh fuck, the phone! Phone ringing. At that point, it rang. Momoi. Okay. Momoi pit. I love how we're like in a very tense situation. You guys are like, hey, look at this Momoi. Phone rang and I didn't know where the call was coming from. Shion had disappeared. Disappeared a long time ago. Disappeared the night after Watanagashi. Yet, until today, she had been calling me like nothing happened. Now again tonight, the people that had disappeared, their corpses simply hadn't been found. I really didn't think they were alive. Oh no, is this man sending me? Oh man, I just realized the sunglasses do a lot of work here. Holy shit. Guys, we're in a tense situation. You can send me out. You all sending me links. Oh, I've seen this already. Damn. Anyway, so if it really was Shion on the other end, then did that mean she was calling me from another world? Of course, that couldn't be. A living being was calling me, pretending to be Shion. Shion was long gone, and yet, as though she were alive and well. The phone continued its incessant ringing. I didn't want to pick it up if I didn't have to. I just concluded, though, that not doing so wouldn't solve anything. Then, what would I do after I answered it? I would immediately declare she wasn't Shion and ask who she was. No, that's dumb. You gotta play along. Alternatively, would I pretend I was still fooled and try to grab her by the tail? Yeah. That would probably be the safest thing to do. What I was most afraid of was what the person on the phone would do when she realized I knew she wasn't Shion. However, as long as I continued to let her think I was fooled, she wouldn't do anything extreme, right? If I just make sure to be careful, that should be the safest option. I made up my mind. Answer the phone. As I do that, I'll talk to her as if nothing happened. That wasn't all I do in this time, though. I'd scope her out. Who was she? What was she thinking? And what was she after? Well, her gets really wet. AI gem? Uh-oh. Lamau. Why was she doing this? Was she really the one who killed Tomotake-san and Takano-san? What happened to the mayor? What happened to Rika-chan and Sasako? I reached out for the receiver, my arm trembling. There were too many things I wanted to know, too many things I wanted to ask. I was scared. I should start by picking up the phone, then if it hadn't been a call from Shion. Ah, Kei-chan! Oh no. It's me. It's Shion. My momentary convenient and above all fleeting prediction was ripped into 1,000 pieces. I couldn't help shaking at this point. Get ready for this. Took a long time to pick up. I thought you were at home, and I was about to hang up. Sorry. I was just in the bath. Did your family not pick up for you? Could your parents be out right now, Kei-chan? I failed. I let her in on a fatal piece of information that I was currently the only one in my house. Well, no, they're not really. Anyway, have you heard? About Rika-chan and Satoko? No. What happened after that? Were they found? Nah. They weren't found. Kei-chan, please don't lose hope. If Koichi-san hadn't let me know, I might have allowed myself to shed a tear or two at Shion's considerate words. Instead, now that I had come to this, I couldn't take her words at face value. This person on the other end of the receiver. The more perfect as Shion they were, the more my blood curdled in fear. Rika-chan and Satoko. They were kidnapped, weren't they? Yes. I don't think there's much doubt. Just how cruel and grave a meaning did those words hold. Their weight astonished me. And then, a moment later, I was overcome with numbness and felt like I would pass out. I had asked if Rika-chan and Satoko had been kidnapped. Shion, in turn, had answered that there wasn't much doubt. That cruel meaning behind her words. Rika-chan and Satoko were... no, I'm sorry. About the mayor. What do you think happened after he was kidnapped? Do you think he's still alive? Kisaki Nazir, I need to see this. I don't care what... Oh, I can't show that. Well, to be fair, I expect that. Hit send. What happened to Rika-chan and Satoko after they were kidnapped? That's what I wanted to ask, but I frantically caught myself. What if she had given that question a terrifying response in such a way to sound like it had nothing to do with her? I don't know, I think Keiichi's a dumbass. He's kind of, 14 or 15 years old. I think every 14 and 50-year-old is a dumbass, so... What does this say? Is this based? Good PSA. I was scared of that, so I immediately brought up the mayor. That said, however much I talked about the mayor, I think he was killed. Oh, okay. Hey, wait. That was quick. I think it must be really hard to kidnap someone and keep them like they are. As long as they're not hostages, it would be most practical to kill them once you were done with them. Done with them? The world is starting to bend so much I almost lost my balance. The scenery in my eyes rolled around and around like the hands of a clock and tried to swallow me whole from below. I frantically put a hand to the wall to support myself. A moment later, a severe nausea welled up within me. How was she saying such things so lightly? Kill them so readily? I mean, what's this OST? It's a human life or two anyway. What? It's a horrible thing, but I think that's probably what happened. If the mayor was killed, then did that mean the same had happened to Rika-chan and Satoko? No, that couldn't. They weren't some random old men. It was Rika-chan. It was Satoko. They couldn't kill him so readily. It's probably better to think that Rika-chan and Satoko-chan ended up the same way. What the fuck? Those were the words I wanted to hear least, and I fought them back with a screw of my own. Even though it wouldn't change anything. I still couldn't help but scream. This time the tears flowed. I've been confronted with the most horrific outcome that I've been trying to avoid considering ever since last night, and I cried. There was no longer any doubt that it was my fault. I killed them. I killed Rika-chan and Satoko. I succumbed to the weakness of my own heart and confessed everything to Rika-chan. That's why they were killed. That meant I killed them. When Rika-chan looked at me with those innocent eyes, if only I'd given in. Even my voice gave out, and yet I cried. And cried. Kei-chan, please just try and calm down. Rika-chan and Satoko, they've been killed. Couldn't even find the remains. I would never be allowed to even apologize to their faces. If that was to be my punishment, then how brutal a punishment it was. I think Shion tried to comfort me, but I didn't hear any of it. What are you gonna gain by doing that? They're definitely gonna target you and me next. I get it when they cried. God damn it. I'm asking you, get a hold of yourself. Please. Please. Shion was shouting, imploring me with a voice that sounded like tears were in her eyes. However, I was coming to hate the sound of that voice more and more. As Shion killed them. I had no doubt this person killed them. Why? 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 Why kidnap someone and kill them? Screw curses. Are people's lives really that cheap? Erasing them and killing them without a second thought like this? You're right. You're absolutely right. It would take a demon. I felt like crushing the receiver in my hand. How long did this person plan on acting like it was someone else's problem? There was magma in the pit of my stomach, and it felt like it was gonna erupt at any moment. Hey Shion, please tell me, why did Hinamizawa start needing someone to die on the night of Watanagashi? That's what I'd like to know. The fighting over the damn project is already over, done with. Have enough people been cursed already? Why is it? Why? If there's a reason, then say no. I was incoherent at this point. My emotions had broken through the dam inside of me, rushing forth, and I couldn't stop them. These were not simple questions, this was an interrogation. Shion herself hadn't realized it yet. It was just too funny. It was so funny that I couldn't stop crying. I understand how you feel, Ch.2, I really do. Damn wars ended a long time ago. Yet murders and disappearances keep happening every year under the guise of Oyashiro-sama's curse. Why? Why is it happening? Some of them had nothing to do with this, and some of them didn't deserve to be cursed, so why? Why? That's what I'm asking you. I want to know that as much as anyone. Both our ragged breaths could be heard over the phone. Listen, Oyashiro-sama's curse never existed. It's too unrealistic. Just like you said, someone in the village is using the grand name of Oyashiro-sama's curse as the justification for continuing these murders and disappearances every Watanagashi. They were cunning. They've been using the curse as a convenient tool and made a system where they would get rid of 2 enemies in the village every year. And this year, that system killed Takano-san and Tomotaki-san. Then why wasn't that enough? Why did the mayor and Rika-chan and Satoko have to get killed too? I don't give a shit about the past. The only thing I care about is why Rika-chan and Satoko needed to be killed. Why is that? I didn't say a word to Satoko, you know? Why even her? Why? A silence fell between us. Shion didn't answer for a while. Ch.2, please, stop being mean. What? A sob? Was Shion crying? I don't have an idea what's going on either. Everything changed when we went into the ritual storehouse that night. It's the same for me. To listen to Shion's bitter weeping, I could feel my agitation subsiding. When I heard that Takano-san and Tomotaki-san had been killed that night, I doubted my ears. Then I realized it instantly. I realized what sort of a position I was in now. The 4 of us snuck in there. Ch.2, you and I won't be so conveniently forgiven. When I thought about that, it made my chest so tight. It was so terrifying. You know that feeling, Ch.2, don't you? There was nothing fake about her words. She'd even understood how I felt. That's why I confessed everything to old man Kimiyoshi. All of us entered the forbidden storehouse. It was just a little bit of fun. We knew we shouldn't have done it, but it really had just been for fun. It was only a bit of exploration, that was all. Takano-san and Tomotaki-san, who went in with us, were killed shortly afterward. They met such miserable ends. Since that day, I've been living in fear of when I would be attacked. There was nobody except old man Kimiyoshi who would help me, so I asked him to save me. Old man Kimiyoshi, he wasn't mad. He smiled and said, "If you're really sorry, Shion-chan, then you'd never be dimmed away." He really did smile at me and told me to leave it to him. Shion cried bitterly, recalling the beloved mayor's death. It was such a sad voice that none who heard it could prevent it from twisting their hearts. Did I let my emotions take over and go off at her? Shion was in the same situation as me. She should have been my one and only comrade. Thump. My heart pounded. My other self, deep within my mind, whispered to me, "Don't forget Keiichi, my brother. Don't forget about the mayor on the morning after Watanagashi. He was told of Takano-san and Tomitake-san's deaths over the phone and committed to a meeting that evening. He went to a hospital appointment. He didn't tell his family. He'd only made it back just in time for the meeting. He went straight to the assembly hall. That's what Oishi-san said. When did you let the mayor know? Huh? I'm sorry, Shion. It must seem like I'm kicking you while you're down, but... Shion, you told him, right? Told old man Kimiyoshi, the mayor? Yes. When did you let him know? I began to get scared of saying it out loud after hearing her sad voice. I wasn't saying it was contradictory, though. Besides, if there was a contradiction, they wanted Shion to explain it to me. Do you know that the mayor had a severe case of hemorrhoids and had gone to the hospital for treatment? Kei-chan? What does that have to... Please answer me. If you didn't know, then just say so. There was a momentary silence. Then after staring a few times, she replied, I knew that. He had hemorrhoids. It looked like sitting down was really hard for him. He was going to the hospital. You know which hospital, right? I'm sorry, I don't know that much, but... Kei-chan, what does that have to do with... Shion didn't know what hospital the mayor went to. That meant it was impossible for her to have gone all the way to the hospital to confess everything. Since she didn't know his destination, then she obviously couldn't have seen him on the train either. If there was any other chance for her to contact him, it would have been after he came to Hinamizawa. The train, however, had been delayed, and he only got back right before the meeting was about to start. He didn't have time. There wouldn't have been enough time for him to listen to Shion spill the beans. I want to ask you straight. Shion, when did you tell the mayor about everything? When and where? Your answer doesn't have to be precise, but please give me one. Kei-chan, why are you asking that? Oh god. Her sob pierced into my ears. I was taken by the illusion that I was bullying her. And so I'll say it. If I'm wrong, then please correct me. Please prove me that you're the real Shion. It was impossible. The day the mayor disappeared, from dawn until he vanished, there was no opportunity for you to contact him. The mayor left first thing in the morning for his examination at the university hospital all by himself without telling anyone. Shion, you just said you don't know what hospital he went to. So you couldn't have contacted the mayor until he got back. Isn't that right? His train back was delayed by an accident and he didn't return to his house until the meeting was about to start. So there's no time for you to have told him before the meeting started either. Or is Shion repeating her weak sobs? A sort of feminine voice automatically ripped into my heart. He's broken an eye. Yeah. He's kind of being a little too sus here. It was so painful for me to say it. Shion, did you go to the meeting too? Did you attend it and tell him there? If he didn't, then there wouldn't have been any time left. The mayor disappeared on his way home. She went to the meeting, didn't she? Did she or didn't she? The question was so simple to answer, but she did give me an immediate response. Actually with the meeting, you didn't even go to the part-time job you said you went to that day. I'll say it more directly. You haven't been seen since we were at the library together. Hichan, well... Shion Sanozaki disappeared the day after Watanagashi. The other end fell silent as the grave. It was so quiet that it was like the phone cord had been cut. I couldn't sense anyone there. Oishi-san says you've been missing. Despite that, you've been calling me every night like this, haven't you? Shion sobs were torturing me. Still, I'm pretty sure I haven't said anything wrong. Please, Shion. If something I said was wrong, please say so. Shion, I'm begging you. Shion, there's no way you could have seen the mayor, but if you did see him, Shion ever did have the chance to meet with the mayor on that day, then that meant... Then you saw him after the meeting. In other words, it could have only been right before he disappeared, or else afterward. Oh. Beep beep went the dial tone. I stood there dazed for a while until I realized she had hung up on me. Ah, shit. Damn caught. That's why he shouldn't have been so sus. What he should have done, this is what I would have done. I would have asked Oishi-san to like follow Keiichi and ask Shion to meet up, right? They're broken and die a horrible death probably. Demand the truth. Yeah, she was being a little sus. Or he was being sus. So what's the play here? His parents aren't home, so he's kind of mega fucked. It's like the last game. Why does his parents always leave when he's about to get fucking killed? Oh well. Well, he'll die on the next run. I'm like fairly guaranteed. I think we either have 1 or 2 more chapters left of this particular game. Kind of want him to die for being such a dumbass. I mean, he's like 15. Of course he's gonna be a dumbass. That's the thing. That's the easy thing about writing teenage characters is you can make them do dumb shit because they're dumb. Just don't talk to women. Honestly, that's the moral of this story. And now, excuse me while I go talk to women. Or glory to you. Nah, I'm joking. Actually, probably gonna take a nap. I was gonna go somewhere today with like, it's kind of complicated, but I'll be gone for a minute. But tomorrow, actually no, there won't be a 7-day stream, by the way. I'll also mention that. But tomorrow, I'll have a little funny stream planned. It'll be a little earlier, by the way. It'll be a little early, like 2 hours early. Yeah, 2 hours earlier. Okay, take a nap, for instance. Yeah. Praying for your collab's downfall. Yeah. So funny stream. Aren't you gonna nuke the YouTube VOD? Lol. I think the video has to render before I can do it. It honestly, even if I leave it staying up for a bit, YouTube won't flag it immediately. I didn't like with the Yuka one. They didn't even give a fuck, and I edited it like a week later. But yep. Wait, what was this new pin? Oh, never mind, it's the same pin. I'm working the next 2 days. Fuck. Yeah, you get to miss it. Aha, you get to miss it. Hehe, you won't see the funny collab stream. How is this different to a Return by Death? I don't know. I low-key know who is Returned by Deathing, and it's kind of similar to that, but I don't know the details. Wait, has the BA community roll? Wait, what do you mean? Anyway, I time to make a thumbnail. wait. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, I have an idea for the thumbnail. Wait, honestly, the title would be a better idea. Hazuki collab? I'm down for that. It's up to him. He's not in my DMs though. So I have women in my DMs, so that's the easy way to get collabs. So, all right, later virgins. Glory to Ibukum.